and welcome to Teresa Treats. Today we're going to make a very delicious soup. Yes, a delicious soup with a vegetable which not so often people like to have it. Yes, I'm going to make a pumpkin soup. This is the pumpkin and not many of you like it, but the way this soup is made, it's really yummy and I know for sure you will love it too. Come, let's see how to do this recipe. For the pumpkin soup, I am using a pressure cooker for this recipe. I will start by adding 1 teaspoon of oil. Pumpkin soup usually doesn't require much oil. Now once the oil is hot, I am going to add here 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Let them sizzle for a few seconds until fragrant. Now I will add here 6 to 7 garlic cloves and saute them until the raw smell disappears. Next, I am adding here 2 dried red chillies. If you prefer a spicier soup, feel free to add more. But remember, pumpkin soup tastes best with mild spice. Now I am adding here 1 chopped carrot and sauteing it for a minute or 2. Now comes the star ingredient, the yellow pumpkin. I have taken here 250 grams, chopped them into 1-inch pieces, and now I am going to add it to the cooker. We will saute the pumpkin and other carrots and the spices for a couple of minutes. And then add 1 cup of water and salt to taste. Now I've given a good mix. That's it. I'll close the cooker and let it cook until the pumpkin is soft. 1 whistle would do. So now while the pumpkin is cooking, let's get the garnish ready. In a pan, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salted butter. Once the butter melts, I'm going to add here 2 teaspoons of chopped garlic. We will saute the garlic until they are golden brown. This will add a wonderful flavor to our soup. The garlic is done. I'll remove the garlic and keep it aside. Now in the same pan, I'll add here another spoon of salted butter. And to this, I'm going to add here small bread cubes. We'll fry them until they are crisp. These bread cubes are actually called croutons, and they pair beautifully with soups. If you prefer, you can fry them in oil or olive oil instead of butter. Now the bread have fried well. I'll remove them as it's done, and next we will go on to check on our pumpkin. The vegetables are soft and cooked perfectly. I can pick up and show you. See how soft they are. Now we will allow them to cool, and then we will blend them into a smooth paste. We will add the water in the cooker to the vegetables and grind them to a smooth paste. I'll now transfer the puri into the pan and bring it to a gentle simmer. To this, I'm going to add half a cup of boiled moong dal. Now you can also cook the dal along with the pumpkin and carrot in the pressure cooker. I had cooked the dal earlier, so I'm now using them here, but if you have already put it inside the pumpkin, you can grind them along with the pumpkin. Now this step adds a creamy texture and extra nutrition to the soup. Next, I'm adding here 1 cup of coconut milk for a rich and creamy consistency. And finally, a handful of chopped coriander leaves for a fresh burst of flavor. Now allow them to cook for a few minutes, allowing the flavors to blend beautifully. So let's now remove it and plate it as our pumpkin soup is ready. Now time to garnish. I'm here adding fried garlic with a little grated cheese. Now this is totally optional. And along with these two, I'm going to also add a small dollop of salted butter. Now this butter is also optional, but remember, this actually adds extra flavor. So our pumpkin soup is ready. It's so creamy, so smooth that it's like a melt in the mouth. So I'm sure that you will also love to make this recipe, and this is something that once you make it, you will keep making it again and again. So as always I say, cook with passion, serve with love, follow Teresa Treats, follow my channel, like my channel and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.